using the law of attraction. If you've been using the law of attraction in your life, you'll know occasionally that it might not work out as well as you'd wish. Why is this? Speaking from my experience, as I can't say what you experience, there are 3 vital components to the law of attraction. The intent, the power behind the intent, the action towards the intent. First of all, let's take a look at the intent. Your intent is literally a statement of intention, something you wish to accomplish or have in the future. When I arrive at my intentions, I state the intent in the present tense while looking into the future. For instance, if one of my intents was to become a master blogger, I would word it like this. I'm now a master blogger. I have my own blog coaching business. I teach and publish articles daily and love it and make money for doing it. When saying this statement, internally or aloud, I'd envision myself working as a master blogger. I'd see myself instructing others on blogging. I'd see myself presenting seminars. I'd see myself sitting at home during the day and publishing my articles and talking on the telephone with other bloggers. A different crucial aspect of the intention is to clear any resistance to the intention. With my previous example, you may still have resistance, as you may know that you have to help provide for your family, so your current job needs to be kept on. This is an obstacle and can be a major obstacle, but you can work on it bit by bit. Next is the power behind the intent. This is a different crucial facet that a lot of individuals miss, and it's the power or the force behind the intent. Before setting your intention, prepare for it and muster as much energy around the intent as you are able to. When I summon the energy, I delay the intent and build it up to such an extent so that it makes an emotional feeling in my stomach that needs to be freed. The soul analogy I can think of is that feeling when you're perhaps so thirsty that you just can't stand it, and then at the moment you get a drink, it's a phenomenal feeling of pleasure. Once you realize roughly what your intent is, and you are able to see it in your mind, make it more clear-cut and become excited about it. Do this during the day while you're working. Think about it, but don't talk about it. Think of it all day for a couple of days. When you're ready to release the intent, plan 15 to 30 minutes alone and release your intent. Make it centralized and visualize it. Hear it, sense it, smell it. Give it all of your 5 senses and release it and let it drift out to wherever it goes to manifest. Next is the action towards the intent. In the past, I've stated the intent and let it go and thought of it only occasionally. I myself didn't like this way of doing it and have today come to a more potent way for me of accomplishing the intent. I work towards it and think of it frequently. I've discovered this a much better way of manifesting my intents than the old way I was utilizing of merely stating the intention and then letting it go. And finally, we come to experimentation. There are heaps of different ways of making your intents come into alignment with the here and now. Trying out lots of different ways is a great way to get to know what works for you. The more you do it, the more you'll get to know the obstructions that might be hampering your efforts. Whatever you do, don't give up. And realize it may take some time to expel those obstructions. I discovered the biggest obstruction is belief. I've personally decided to trust in this way of thinking, and I've seen it working for me. Naturally, if I wanted to, I could find other ways of explaining the results that have occurred in my life without the intention manifestation model. You are able to find proof of anything in life depending on the way you're inclined. So it is also with the law of attraction. I'm a logical person, and I question everything, and I myself questioned the law of attraction for a while. When I began trying it and seeing results, I fine-tuned it and then installed the fresh belief that it works for me. You have to do the same. There's no time like the present to get started on building your own manifestations and using the law of attraction.